That's interesting. I didn't even touch it and started recording. Spooky. But thank you, camera. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If this is your first time, welcome. I appreciate you watching. Today we will be cutting source agate. So I'm going to see if I can cut a couple of slabs off of this and see how it looks, and maybe I can make something, hopefully. But it's a beautiful rock. So let's cut. Are you ready? Oh, that is so cool. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. I do have a fracture right here. I see a little bit, one right there, a bit of a crack that might break. Hard to say. And then there's one over here on this one. But, oh, isn't that gorgeous? That is just, oh, mind-blowing. I'll probably polish that end piece. Leave the back natural. Polish this side. And see if I can cut another slab off of here eventually. Maybe I'll do that now. Let's do that. Let's see what kind of a job I did. Woo, well, not too bad. A little thin, but that is beautiful. Can't believe how gorgeous this is. So thank you so much, Greg and Debbie. I have this piece, plus I have a much larger piece that's sitting on my shelf now. Let me show it to you. Weighs a ton. But yeah, it's a big, solid piece of agate. I love it. So until I'm able to get another one, that's going to stay where it is, I think. That is so cool. Woo, rocks. So you're probably wondering, since this is in my basement, how do we get the water out of here? Let me show you. When I pull this drain plug, the water's going to come out. I have to put this little shield in front of it because I didn't build the wall high enough for it because the water will splash over top. So I just put that little piece of plastic there. Anyway, the water comes down and through here and enters a hole in the corner of the table. From there, it goes down into a funnel like that, into a drain pipe, and we just have it suspended, and then that just drains down into a 5-gallon pail. So would you like a demonstration? Of course you would. I'll pull the lid off first. Get rid of all the little pieces of stuff that are on there. That's your dirty water. So we're going to pull that little drain plug This might be hard to do with one hand without getting soaked. There we go. And the water's going to pour down into there. And into my bucket. And then once that gets down to as far as it'll go, I have to kind of tilt the machine up and get the rest of the water out to drain out. And then I can use this piece of plastic here to kind of squeegee the water out, the rest of the water. Get as much out as I can. And that's about it. And I forgot to mention, before I do that, before I lift up the machine, I like to unplug it right from the wall. That just in case I happen to hit that button and it just turns on and my hand's in a weird spot and might get cut. Same as scraping out the all the mud at the bottom. Just leave her unplugged. It's safer that way. And then when that's all done, I just take this little rusty old spatula here and I scrape out all this rock dust, and I will just give her a swish in the bucket. And I'll clean this all up and it should be ready for the next cut. I should also show you my little booth here that Penny and I made. This is for when I want to use it in the basement, which is pretty much all the time. That way I can use it in the basement. It's got a couple of windows to let the light in, but it's all vinyl. It's on a table. All the vinyl comes right up the side of this little wall, and then we have the cutout for the funnel and the drain for the tub. And yeah, so I can use this in the basement during the winter, during summer, whenever I want. But you kind of need something like this because, well, as you can see, this stuff does spray a little bit of water sometimes, and you don't want that all over your basement or wherever you're doing your work. Even in your garage, this would be kind of cool to have a portable little hut to cut your stuff in. So here's an idea for you. Get to work. And then one more thing I like to do when I'm just about done everything is turn the blade on for a little while and kind of help dry it so it doesn't get rusty. Maybe 30 seconds or so. Oh. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully we'll be heading to Thunder Bay one of these days to get some of this ourselves. Thanks again, Greg and Debbie, for the generous gift. And I'll put this to a lot of use. I make a lot of things out of this. Hopefully, that'll be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. We'll see you again next week. Take care.